Hey everybody, and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. And I will be featuring the game NASCAR Racing 2003 season. Still one of the, if not the best racing simulators of all time. Certainly for NASCAR. A lot of iRacing people might challenge that, but for what the game is, you cannot beat it. Anyhow, and what we're going to do is we are going to begin a championship season. So what I've done is I have um, entered the 2014 Sprint Cup schedule into the game, and not the chase races, because I'm just going to do basically the regular season of NASCAR, and we will kind of see how that goes. And if I'm one of the top 16, I guess we can run a chase championship like they would in real life. So you can see here the schedule. So Daytona 500, the Profit 500 at Phoenix. So just like the real schedule has been this year. So I've opened this up just so we could do this together, and you can see the settings that I'm going with. And I'll say that this is my first ever game play to put on YouTube, and I think the biggest reason I'm doing this is partly for some posterity with running a season. And you know, I tend to start these things on my own time, and without any commitment, just never really follow through. So hopefully, if I have some accountability with this, I will keep it up. Anyhow, so let's go through this. So there's the schedule there. So 2014 Sprint Cup. I'm going to go quick races. I'll probably do a little bit of practicing offline, and then for the purpose of these videos, you can see it will just be qualifying and then race. Now, I'm not too sure how long I want to make these races. I definitely want to get a pit stop in, but I don't want the videos to be too long either. And you know, I don't want to be sitting for an hour or more trying to complete a race. So I'm kind of torn between 15 and 20%. I know in Daytona the real pit window is about 44 to 48 laps, so that wouldn't be enough. So I could even cut it to 30 laps and then up the pit stop frequency 2 times. So the tires wear 2 times as fast, the gas runs out twice as fast. You're looking at 22 to 24 laps, and then a finish. You know what? No, let's keep it short, and we'll keep it at 2 times. So the roster, we have it set here. We're going to go with a full field every race. So 42 other drivers, computer opponents, including myself. We are going to set this at 98 with no adaptive speed control. I'm going to put in the yellow flags because it might help with the strategy, at least with the pit stop. You know, and then I figure if need be, I can edit out the pit stops from these videos as we go. Full pace lap isn't really needed. We will go realistic damage level, and then weather. I thought about putting realistic, but I'm going to be using the fixed setups with the game, and the setups can get kind of messed up with the realistic weather. So I think I'm going to leave everything as is, and let's hit continue. And should bring us up to our Daytona 500. Alright, so check the garage here, just make sure that the setup is, nope, okay, so I need to click on, come on, qualify, and then there's just a fixed fast setup for it. You can see this can get pretty complicated with all of the different changes you can make, so I'm just going to leave it there and done. And I think then we are ready to go. So let's let's go qualify. Oh, whoops. I want to get rid of that steering wheel. So I'm going to options, graphics, get rid of the steering wheel. Done. Alright, and here we go. So, oh, you know what? I didn't even calibrate my wheel. But, hey, it doesn't feel too bad. So, let's give it a go. Alright, so in this first out lap, I am going to stay up as close to the wall without hitting it as possible, because then what that does is it builds up tire heat, tire pressure, and then it lets the RPMs get up as high as possible. So I'm going to click F1 here, and you can see our position, and away we go. Now I've noticed other, I guess, YouTubers that tend to talk consistently through the game. I'm not sure I'll do that, especially with a game like this. You kind of have to focus on what you're doing. You know, qualifying lap here at Daytona, it's not too bad, but I can pretty much promise you once I get into the race, it'll be a little different. To stick as close to this yellow line as possible through the laps here. I know some people probably would have said stick up stick up high even for this first lap as well, but I find once you've done 2 laps around this place, you're up as fast as you're gonna go anyway, so might as well have 2 tries at getting a good lap. Geez, 42nd. Not too good a first lap. See if we can make this one any better. See how far off the pace I am. Yeah, pretty pretty decent off the pace. Unless I didn't pick the right setup. Normally by the second lap, your water temperature's up pretty high and going red. Let me check this.
Drivers,
huh? Yeah, no. Check the grill tape. On fast now. Yeah, let's see the qualifying standings. So 49.2 was the best, so I'm almost a full second off the pace. Anyhow, well, let's I'm gonna go in and calibrate my wheel a little bit better. Force feedback was on. Linearity, I want 100%. I'm using a Driving Force GT wheel. Okay, let's calibrate this just a little bit. So I want it at about 300 degrees of rotation, so I'm going to do that now, give or take. There we go, that's a little bit better. Throttle, brake, okay, done, and let's go race.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
And I apologize if you hear squeaking in the background. I've kind of built a makeshift racing cockpit, and I'm using an old office chair as my racing seat, so it kind of squeaks a little bit with the PVC racing rigs, so sorry about that. All right. So I'm anxious to see how quickly we can get up the field here, if at all, especially in the draft. So. Here we go. Ended up 40th qualifying. Now, this game, it is best, especially on this track, to just hug that yellow line. So I'm going to try and get down there as quick as I can. Probably after this car here. There's some space to sneak down there. Well, I'm going to ride this out for a bit. Oh, here we go. All right, there we go. Whoops, whoops. Yeah, my wheel settings are way off. Have to fix that for the next race. Three wide up there, if you saw. All right, so yeah, you can see 20 laps of fuel remaining with 28 to go. So pretty much anytime after the next 8 laps, if a caution comes out, I will be pitting, and then I should be good for the rest of the race. Oh, 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 oh. McMurray came down on me pretty good there. Oh, can I sneak in here? Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, man, that's a killer there. If I don't lose this draft too much. Wonder if there's damage on the front end. Hey, 2 Burger King cars behind me. Lucky we didn't wreck there. Alright, I'm catching up to these guys pretty good. By the way, the car mod I'm using for this is the Bullring 2013 car set. So you'll see that some of the drivers are from their 2013 paint schemes and car numbers. And I'm using the CTS physics, basically the truck physics, because back in the day when some of the NASCAR drivers would race this game, they said that truck physics were the ones that drive most like the real thing. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've never driven a NASCAR before, but so I have to take their word for it. Whoa. Caught up quick there. Somebody checked up somewhere. Come on, come on. Kind of stuck here. Can't really go anywhere. Speaking of that, should I? Ooh, 3 wide. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, there's no force feedback on this wheel at all, so it's pretty easy right now to crank it a little further than I want to. Especially as the car gets tighter in the longer runs, you kind of want to crank it a little bit, but it probably won't end up well if I do that. Well, up to 29th from 40th. Let's see, I keep doing that. Is not too bad. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That kind of helps me, I guess, though. Man. Keep losing the draft here. Oh. Oh. Sorry, Jeff Gordon. Man, and now I'm losing it again. All these cars jumping in front and oh, here we go. Good pull here. Oh. Tight car. Whew. One thing about this game is when you're behind somebody, you can, the car gets a pretty big aero push. Usually at the worst times. Had to let off the gas there. And then, amazing. Just out of the gas for a split second and make it 3 wide here. See, I'm getting real tight in 1. Good run here. Let's go. Ah, Jimmy. I pace myself here a little bit, especially through this corner. There we go. See, I'm losing it though. I had to get out of the gas just a bit because I was getting so tight. And they're losing the spot now. All right, check on this fuel situation again. oh, 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 oh. I'll have to remember to press buttons on the backstretch, not through the tri-oval. Man, I keep losing it through 1 and 2. Jeez. Crap. Poop. Man, keeping it steady through 1 and 2 is getting hard. There, see, I got right up behind that car, and look at that arrow push. Oh, there's the caution. That was my fault. In this game too, now you have to race back to the flags, so. All right, this will be a busy pit road. So, all right. 1.5 cans it's asking for. Whoops. Sitting at 18th right now, not too bad. All right, I suspect this will be a busy pit road. And I was 40th to start, so I'm right at the end of pit lane, so gotta keep that in mind. And if you're still watching this, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Love to hear your feedback on the video. Thanks. Check my tire situation. Whoops. Yeah, I'll take 4 tires too. Few people staying out.
Road will be open this time.
All right, 55.
4,000 second. Come around the 9 car.
All right, here we are.
The 3 car's gonna triable. They're gonna stop you out here on pit road, buddy. It's gonna be 1 can of fuel, 1 full can of fuel.
Sorry about the chair noise. Let's see if I can get that fixed next video too. All right, nobody else coming behind me. Oh.
Go! All the way to the last line. Pit road speed 55. 4,000 second.
All right. See where I ended up.
Dig, buddy. Line up behind the 38.
Thirty-ninth.
Get out there, go!
Man, I guess not a great pit stop. I guess though, I don't know how many people stayed out, but oh, got a blowing engine.
Nice and easy, bud. Nice
Uh oh. Ah! What an idiot I am.
Keep the RPM down a little bit. Come around to 98.
Man.
Come around to 36.
I wasn't expecting a wreck on the pit lap. Oh man.
It'll be one to go this time, bud. Single power on your buddy. Alright, buddy, get those seatbelts tucked for me. Pull back on your steering wheel.
Okay, 25th, so not as bad as I thought. Betcha my front end is wrecked now. I can't believe I crashed. Welcome to YouTube. First video crashes during a caution lap. Oh well. Alright, still 14 to go. Maybe I need to make it 15%. Or should have made it 15%, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to pull in and I'm going to retire. And it will at least be a really good video to test out the editing, synchronize the video and the audio. Alright, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to pull off right now. Retire. And, alright everybody, hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for the next one.